is with great enthusiasm that we welcome you back on the second day of this national level seminar on the theme Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel's vision in shaping India's higher education system for 21st century. The insightful discussions and deliberations held yesterday have set a strong foundation, and we look forward to another day of rich intellectual engagement on Patel's transformative vision for higher education in India. So to begin the proceedings of the second day of the seminar on a solemn and positive note, I now invite the college prayer team to kindly come forward and lead us in the recitation of the college prayer. I request everybody to stand up and cover your heads.
वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह। देव शिवा देव शिवा।
It's our privilege to extend a heartfelt floral welcome to our distinguished resource persons who have graciously joined us today. So may I now request our respected principal, Dr. Bhagat Singh Garcha, and the honorable members of the management to kindly come forward and present floral tokens of respect and appreciation to our esteemed guests. I request Professor G.H.G. from Degree College, Dr. Jaspal Singh, so may I request Professor Dr. Manoj Saxena, Head and Dean, Education, Central University, Himachal Pradesh, to kindly receive the honor. Thank you so much, sir. You are most welcome. Professor Yashpal Singh, Mahatma Jyotiba Phule, Rohilkhand University, Bareilly. We welcome you, sir. Dr. Amit Kautz, Professor, Head and Dean, Faculty of Education, GNDU, Amritsar. Dr. Navneet Sharma, Department of Education, Central University of Himachal Pradesh. We welcome our esteemed resource persons at G.H.G. Khalsa Institutes, Guru Sar Sadha. Thank you so much, sir. May I now request our esteemed principal to kindly grace the stage and deliver the formal welcome address.
A very good morning to all present here. I, on behalf of the management, our faculty members, and our students, I extend a heartiest welcome to all the respected resource persons of day 2 of this national seminar, all the respected principals who have joined us, different delegates in offline as well as online mode, and our students. Heartiest welcome to the second day of national seminar. As we know that in the last day, we have a deliberations on different themes through the different resource persons and a very healthy discussion during the panel discussion. And we are very much confident that जो पेस कल सेट हुआ उससे आप आगे जाएंगे. कल जब किसी ने हिंदी और पंजाबी में बात की थी, ऑडियंस की तरफ से बड़ा पॉजिटिव रिस्पांस आया था, इसीलिए मैं मॉर्निंग सेशन में थोड़ा सा बाइलिंगुअल हो रहा हूं, जो बात दिल तक पहुंच सके. कम्युनिकेशन इज जो बात आपने प्लान किया, जो अपने थॉट आपके माइंड में लेके आए हैं, वो ऑडियंस तक चला जाए, दैट इज अ पर्पस ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन. सो आज के जो आप चारों रिसोर्स पर्सन से आप इंटरेक्ट करेंगे, दे आर द सीजन पर्सनैलिटीज इन द फील्ड ऑफ हायर एजुकेशन एंड स्पेसिफिकली टीचर एजुकेशन. तो ये बात बोली जाती है कि एनईपी 2020 की सही इंप्लीमेंटेशन और उसमें जितना कंट्रीब्यूशन टीचर एजुकेशन दे सकता है शायद कोई और डिपार्टमेंट, शायद कोई और फैकल्टी नहीं दे सकती। जो हमने सेमिनार को उन्होंने कैसा विजन किया हायर एजुकेशन का, वो कैसे हम कोरिलेट कर रहे हैं, क्या क्या उनके आइडियाज हैं जो आज भी रेलिवेंट हैं। कल की जितनी सेशन थी, जो स्पेशल टॉक थी डॉक्टर सरदार वल्लभ भाई पटेल जी पे, आप सभी लोगों ने रियलाइज किया। नो डाउट डायरेक्टली उनको आप किसी पॉलिसी में उनके डायरेक्ट इम्प्लीकेशन आपको शायद रिफ्लेक्ट नहीं होगी, लेकिन इनडायरेक्टली जो उनके आइडियाज हैं, चाहे वो सेल्फ रिलायंट का आइडिया है, चाहे वो वोकेशनल एजुकेशन का आइडिया है, यूनिटी का आइडिया है। हमने आयरन मैन तो बहुत नाम सुना था। यूनिटी ऑफ इंडिया इज ड्यू टू दैट स्ट्रॉन्ग पर्सन इन आवर हिस्ट्री। अगर सरदार वल्लभ भाई पटेल जी ना होते तो इतनी स्टेट्स का यूनिफिकेशन होना और जिस विकसित भारत की हम बात कर रहे हैं 2047 में, उसकी कल्पना करना भी मुश्किल होता। तो हम तक पटेल्स आइडियाज, सो उन्हीं आइडियाज पे हमने इन डिटेल कल बात की थी। आज की डेलीब्रेशन उसको आगे लेके जाएंगी। चारों रिसोर्स पर्संस का जो डिटेल इंट्रोडक्शन है वो मैम आपके साथ शेयर करेंगे। मैं सिर्फ ब्रीफली इतना बताऊंगा कि एक एक बात आपके लिए एक एक साल के लिए वैल्यूएबल हो सकती है, अगर आप उसको अपने साथ लेके एक साल चलना चाहें। हमने थोड़ा सा रिक्वेस्ट की है रिसोर्स पर्संस को कि 5 मिनट्स उनके लिए समय कम किया है डेलिब्रेशन का, सो दैट वी कैन पार्टिसिपेट इन पैनल डिस्कशन। कल भी बात थी, गुरु नानक देव जी ने कहा था, जब लग दुनिया रही है नानक किश सुनिया किश कहिए नानक। जी डिस्कशन है, जी चर्चा, जी कोलैबोरेटिव वर्क है, ਉਹਦੇ ਵਰਗੀ कोई होर बदल नहीं हो सकता। सो वी आर वेरी मच होपफुल दैट इन टुडेज सेशन वी would have a healthy discussion during the panel discussion। उसके लिए हमने स्पेशली टाइम थोड़ा ज्यादा डिवोट किया है आज के सेशन में। सो आई एक्सपेक्ट दैट ऑल द डेलीगेट्स, ऑल द प्रिंसिपल्स, ऑल द स्टूडेंट्स हु आर पार्ट ऑफ दिस सेमिनार would contribute during the panel discussion। आपके माइंड में कोई भी सवाल आता है, सवाल आना जरूरी है, प्रश्न आना जरूरी है, वो कैसा है वो बाद में देखेंगे। सो वी आर होपफुल दैट यू विल यूज योर ब्रेन, यूज योर पास्ट एक्सपीरियंसेस टू पार्टिसिपेट इन अ पैनल डिस्कशन। So with these words, I once again hearty welcome all the resource persons, delegates, respected principals in second day of national seminar. Thank you very much. Thank you one and all.
Thank you so much, sir, for your wise words. So here, I'm extending a heartfelt welcome to Dr. Manpreet Kaur Pratap from Principal Pratap College of Education, Ludhiana, Mr. Gunab Singh, Principal Ajit Sir Khalsa School, Jangpur, Professor Chamkar Singh, Assistant Professor at AS College, Khanna, Mr. Vinod from G.H.G. Collegiate School, and Dr. Tripta Parmar, Principal STS College of Education, Lopo, and Dr. Rajvinder Kaur, Principal Dev Samaj College of Education, Firozpur, and Dr. Sandeep Sani from Govind National College, Naranwal. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am, for gracing the occasion. So, may I now call upon Dr. Manu Chadda, our convener of the seminar, to kindly share a brief report of the sessions and events held on day 1 of the seminar.
Thank you, Dr. Mini. Once again, I welcome all the delegates and especially all the resource persons to this seminar. Day 1 of the seminar began with a strong and enthusiastic turnout, setting a positive tone for the subsequent day. Participants from various backgrounds gathered to engage, learn, and collaborate around the seminar's central theme of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel's vision in shaping India's higher education system for 21st century in collaboration with ICSSR under the Rashtriya Ekta Scheme. The agenda focused on foundational topics, keynote address, special talk, deliberations, and interactive panel discussion designed to build context and stimulate forward thinking. The resource persons for day 1 included Professor Sanjay Kaushik, Vice Chancellor, Gurugram University, Gurugram, Dr. Rakesh Bawa, Head of the Department of History, Guru Nanak Khalsa College, Daroli Kala. Professor Latika Sharma, Professor, Department of Education, Punjab University, Chandigarh. Dr. Varun Goel, Assistant Professor, LLR, DAV College, Jagraon. And Dr. Jaspal Singh, Associate Professor, Center for Distance and Online Education, University of Jammu. Besides these delegates and participants. The two-day seminar is in the hybrid mode, and we have more than 100 delegates from 14 states and union territories of India participating in this seminar. The highlights of the morning session included the registration and the welcome address. The opening speech was delivered by Dr. Manu Chadha, convener of the seminar, who emphasized the seminar's objectives and the importance of interdisciplinary collaboration. This was followed by college Shabad, lamp lighting, and floral welcome. The formal welcome and exposition of the theme was deliberated by Dr. Pargat Singh Garcha, principal of the college. Dr. Garcha welcomed the resource persons. He highlighted the glorious past of the institution to the promising present. Dr. Pargat exposed the theme by emphasizing on the vision of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, his ideals, values, and policies to transform India's higher education system to meet the aspirations of the 21st century. The keynote address was delivered by Professor Sanjay Kaushik, VC, Gurugram University, Gurugram. Sir was virtually present with us through Zoom. Sanjay sir, in his discourse, believed that education must be rooted in Indian values while being forward-looking and globally competitive. Citing the philosophy of Patel and his vision, Sir deliberated that education was not merely the transmission of information, but the cultivation of character, discipline, and national consciousness. In the 21st century, a time defined by rapid technological changes, globalization, and complex societal changes, Sardar Patel's ideals remain more relevant than ever. His belief in nation building through education aligns perfectly with the goal of NEP 2020, which emphasizes equity, multidisciplinary learning, Indian knowledge systems, and skill based education. Professor Sanjay concluded by congratulating the host college for choosing such an apt theme. This seminar is not just a tribute to the visionary leader, but a call to action to reimagine higher education in India as a force for unity, development, and global leadership grounded in our cultural ethos. Dr. Rakesh Bawa, head of the from Guru Nanak Khalsa College, Daroli Kala, delivered this special talk on the theme Educational Philosophy of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel and its influence on modern education. As quoted by Dr. Pargat just now, Baba sir also endorsed by saying that Sardar Patel did not give any philosophy or policy. However, his ideals have been embedded in all that he was doing. Nation building was deep rooted in this Iron Man. Patel's vision is based on values and cultural values and ethos. Dr. Rakesh Baba said that education enriches our mind. Mind is worthy, but earning a livelihood is also imperative. So Dr. Baba, through his example, cited that if we see the reflections of ancient India, multidisciplinary approach existed. Citing examples from philosophy and ideals of leaders and reformers like Nehru, Tilak, Syed Ahmad Khan, Gandhi, Patel, he concluded that education philosophy cannot be studied in isolation, but it is actually encompassed in nation building. Patel was fighting many battles, be it the girl education, farmer freedom movement, revenue related movements, but education was always in his mind somewhere. Education has to be skill based, practical in approach. He restricted himself more in Gujarat. Patel and Nehru were the disciples of Gandhi, and when it came to social reforms, both Gandhi and Patel were on the same platform. Sir concluded that our society reflects lack of value-based education approach in education, which in turn should not be confused or correlated with religious education. The next speaker for the day was Professor Latika Sharma, Professor, Department of Education, and she deliberated on the topic Higher Education and Sustainable Development. Madam highlighted the growing global urgency around climate change and sustainability, the role of education in shaping sustainable mindsets, higher education as a critical agent of change, and Indian ethos related and sustainable consciousness. Madam, in her discourse, deliberated that sustaining an idea is also a part of sustainability. So, she facilitated the delegates with the significance of sustainability in higher education, role of universities and institutions in meeting the present needs without compromising the future generations. Universities are the hubs of innovation and social responsibility, preparing students for global and peace and prosperity. Madam cited examples from national policies and initiatives in integration of sustainability and emphasized that NEP 2020 is a catalyst for change. The next speaker for the day was Dr. Varun Goyal, Head Department of Political Science, LLRM DAV College, Jagraon, and he deliberated on the theme Patel's Vision in Action, Modern Education Reforms. Dr. Varun focused on Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel's vision for a unified and self-reliant India through education. He highlighted the current challenges in Indian education: rote learning culture, skill mismatching with industry demands, unequal access across urban, rural, and socio-economic divides. He facilitated the delegates with Patel's vision, that is, education for self-reliance, aligned with agriculture, industry, and technology. Dr. Varun emphasized Patel's key role in Gujarat Vidyapeeth, promoting vernacular and vocational education, rural-centric education for rural upliftment, self-sustaining village republics, or Gandhi's vision of the oceanic circle. Dr. Varun highlighted statistically the status of vocational training in India, but in particular and in general, and in particular in Punjab, the problems and the issues of vocational training in both India and specifically in Punjab. And he concluded Patel's legacy, education for national unity, self-reliance and rural development, stating that we need to prioritize quality over quantity in vocational training and general education too. The last celebration on day one was on the theme encouraging innovation and entrepreneurship to align with global advancements, which was deliberated by Dr. Jaspal Singh, Associate Professor, Center for Distance and Online Education, Jammu. Dr. Jaspal quoted that we as individuals keep assuming that our problems can be solved by ourselves, by others, sorry. However, working on our problems and finding solutions ourselves will in fact add to innovation. Sir gave examples from his own university, from a community of Jammu, that is Gujar, and how a Gujar student encourage innovation and entrepreneurship through natural cow dung available in the gaushalas. Another very apt example cited by him for college students for car or motorbike pool was through blah blah model for encouraging commutation. Students need to give some personal touch and creativity to business ventures. It has been observed that the lower income group of India is at the top in this innovation and entrepreneurship. In this tech-driven society, a sudden, unexpected, and moreover, unpredicted change in occupation will take place. These deliberations were followed by a panel discussion. The resource persons were the panelists, and the panelists were successful in satisfying the various queries of the participants, which included that how universities can align the curriculum and pedagogy so that values can be inculcated, how we can prepare Patel-inspired academic models, is it that how can we balance between the cultural and ethical foundations irrespective of technology being so overpowering us. So these questions were answered by them, and the panel discussion ended with a reinforcement that Patel's vision is not a relic of the past, it's a living framework for building a just, unified and progressive India through education. Let us carry forward this legacy not only by honoring his values, but by implementing them in classrooms, curriculum, and leadership. The panel discussion was followed by formally thanking the academicians and felicitating them with token of gratitude. Post-lunch session included 3 technical sessions. As already quoted, it was in the hybrid mode. So one session was in the same hall, which was in the offline mode, and the 2 technical sessions were in online mode. Nearly 30 delegates presented their papers on various sub-themes. So day 1 session ended with a formal vote of thanks, setting a healthy and happy tone for day 2. So with this, we start with our day 2. I once again welcome all the resource persons and the delegates and the principals from various institutions. Over to you.
Thank you, Dr. Manu, for once again refreshing our knowledge.